Today on Cruiseman's Garage, we're installing these decorative wheel stripes onto a 2018 Honda Goldwing Tour. Of course, these will also work with a 2018 Honda Goldwing. A link to the PDF file with the Honda installation instructions is included in the description of this video. Use an all-purpose cleaner to thoroughly clean your front and rear wheels. It's very important that the wheels are clean. Use isopropyl alcohol to thoroughly clean the edge of the wheel. Stripes are clearly labeled FR for front wheel, RR for rear wheel. Pre-position the stripe on the wheel using small strips of masking tape as shown. Make sure the small arrow is lined up with the valve stem as shown. Separate the backing from the stripe surface and peel away about 4 to 5 inches to start, and fold the backing down flat so that you can begin to attach the first section of the wheel stripe. As you begin attaching the stripe to the surface of the wheel, just be cautious and take your time to make sure the distance between the edge of the wheel and the stripe is consistent. Now you can carefully use your finger to kind of lay down the stripe and remove any air bubbles if there are any, and just kind of press it down onto the wheel surface. You can also use a shop towel for this. I'm just using my finger here. Now I like to work in like 4 to 6 inch sections at a time. Remove a little more backing, fold it down so it's flat, and just kind of move around the wheel. And you'll also remove the masking tape as you do this, as you can see I'm doing here. And then, eventually you will work your way all the way around so that this first stripe is attached properly. With the stripe attached, you can now remove the outer protective film. Now reposition the front wheel so that you can work on the next section. Once you've laid down your first stripe, it's pretty easy to do the second and third when the process is the same. But here's a little tip that I didn't learn until I did the rear wheel, as you can see here. Go ahead and leave that little white marker on the wheel. You can go ahead and press it down before you remove the protective outer layer. And you can use that little white marker to line up your second and third stripe, as I'm doing here. You can see you just kind of lay that second stripe over, and you'll see how those two white lines line up. That will help you get your spacing correct for your second and third stripe. And when you're finished, you can go back and just scrape off that little white stripe using your fingernail.